So Poppy, what do you think of digital marketing?
Yes, I thought 2019 was quite interesting with the Google algorithm evolving more towards entity rather than just specific pages. So you have to develop authority around the whole of your brand, around the whole of your website, etc. So it's quite interesting the way it's moving towards a whole entity rather than just specific keywords for specific pages.
What would you say is your digital marketing highlight for 2019?
Ooh, good question. I think for me it's got to be chatbots. I think we're all pretty used to seeing chatbots, on e-commerce websites and things like that, but a lot more B2B companies are starting to use them. It's a really nice way of capturing data without using old school forms and things like that. For me, the highlight was probably putting a chatbot on the Innovation Visual website. The whole conversational marketing thing is really exciting. It's a bit more dynamic when people are coming to the site, so it's not just chatbots, it's going to be all sorts of different ways of instantly communicating with your customers, and I think that's really cool.
What I've found is that local is really, really important. So from conferences I've attended and also just from doing the work here at Innovation Visual, how important it is to keep stuff like Google My Business optimised and posted on a regular basis, because you do actually see results and it's more important than ever.
For me, it's been local SEO. I think there's been so many changes and algorithmic changes that I've really seen differences in clients' performance, and it just highlights how important it is to keep everything up together, to work on local linking, to make sure your profile's up together, use Google Post imagery, anything that's available to you to help beef up the site and smash the competition.
So, would you like to tell us a little bit what your digital marketing highlight for 2019 has been?
I think it was about the Google algorithm updates which happened during last 11 or 12 months, and it's still working like it used to be working in the past. So Google changes search algorithm, and it makes difference to what you can see in search result pages. For example, the Florida 2 update, so-called Florida 2 update, which happened in late March 2019.
Hello, Pete.
Hello.
Oh, wait, let me start again. What has been your digital marketing highlight for 2019?
I think for me, the evolution and development of conversational marketing has been a really interesting area this year, and we've become a Drift partner, and Drift is all about conversational marketing and that point of contact with the user in real time, dynamically on the site, and developing their interest in whatever you are selling through the use of intelligent chatbots as well as live chat on the site.
What would you say is your digital marketing highlight for 2019?
Well, I haven't been in the team for long, it's my first week, but I've learned so much already. The team have really helped me and taken me in well, and I'm kind of just working on kind of learning all the softwares and techniques and stuff like that, so don't have a massive answer, but I'm learning.
Just came over, Reet, to ask you about what your digital marketing highlight for 2019 has been.
Not being asked by clients what GDPR was. It's been mine. It's been a refreshing change from 2018.
Good, okay. I think yours has been the most sarcastic response we've had so far.
One of my main highlights for 2019 would be the way automation is becoming hugely integral in how we optimize and maintain our clients' ad accounts.
Right.
So whether it's using things like target ROAS, target CPA to make sure that we're getting the best value possible for our clients is being really sort of key, and something that's becoming more and more important as we sort of go on into 2020, I suppose.
Wow, okay, so highlights for 2019. Organic still rocks, it still rules the roost. Every time you look at metrics, it's typically organic gives you the ROI, gives you the conversions, gives you what you need as a business. So, for all the whizzes and bangs and people trying to distract you with other potential mediums, organic rules, you shouldn't be relying on your strategy of paying for traffic. Do the work, do the hard work, and earn the quality traffic. Don't just try and shell out paying money for traffic that isn't as good a quality.